Greetings everyone, my name is Buck Business and welcome to my review of Into the Badlands Season 2 Episode 5, Monkey Leaps Through Mist. So we see that Ryder is laid to rest and the Armadillo clan is given the new Baron of Jade. Meanwhile, we see that Baji and Sunny are walking into this scrap-like town, and Baji wants them to meet Naz, this character who gives them a little bit of trouble. It's a bit of a tease, more or less. And Sunny shows them Nathan's blade to potentially allow them to get out back into the Badlands. So while that is happening, we see that Quinn sees a phantom of Ryder, and this plays into the rest of the episode dealing with Quinn. Tilda is asking for forgiveness, but the widow wanted to thank her and talk to Waldo alone. And interesting enough, Waldo is suggesting first to take out Quinn, but again, that sort of expectation gets a little bit broken here. We get MK training some more, and Ava stops to let the others take a break, and suddenly MK is gone. We see him running for it, and this part kind of confused me. I thought we had a set path for MK, but it looks like he's moving into a new environment, perhaps? So it feels like MK's character is lost again, which is something I just complained about not too long ago, and it feels like they're going right back to that, which is unfortunate, but at any rate, we see that Naz has a feast to help introduce the others, and he informs them that Quinn is alive, so now Sunny knows that Quinn is alive. So I guess rumors spread pretty quickly, even outside of the Badlands. Now, as I mentioned, Quinn is now seeing Ryder again, and now Ryder is talking to him about Vale lying and all this stuff about her doing all that stuff to Edgar. So he suggests to put a dagger or some sort of sword to baby Henry. And while that is going on, Jade brings Laida, Ryder's mother, to him. And of course, Laida mourns his loss. So we see that Vale is put into question by one of Quinn's clippers. I'm not sure what his name was, but the guy asked about Edgar. He shows Vale the picture because he somehow knew about it. And then we cut back to MK, who is running, and then he sees this tree with corpses. He takes one of the corpses down, and he takes the corpse's shirt and then leaves. And I assume he was there for a while because it does this quick trick where the camera pans and then it comes back and then the body's already buried completely. Anyways, Laida is talking with Jade about hopes and dreams. And then Laida tells her about the bunker where Quinn is hiding. So that is interesting, because I wonder if Laida had planned something there, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. Anyways, we see that the widow takes this little armadillo pin as she's sort of thinking about what to do, and it's a really quick scene. So anyways, back at the junkyard, I suppose it is, Beji gets a bit of action. Sunny wants, of course, none of that. and he's introduced to Amelia, who we saw a little bit earlier, but she's talking a little bit more, and her mom, Portia. Of course, Portia wants to do other things, but Sunny respects her and just wants her to stay there for safety's sake. So the mother talks about wanting to get out before her daughter becomes a doll, because that is going to happen soon. Sunny refuses to help at that point in time. So now we see that Quinn took Ryder's advice and took baby Henry, and Vale is trying to move slowly closer to him, while the fake Ryder is continually trying to put doubt in his mind, and we see that she did get the baby out of that situation. So Bajie and Sunny get held up by Nas, who has that sword still, and Sunny's trying to negotiate taking the mother and the daughter with them. Nas stabs the mother, and then Sunny fights off most of the camp's guys. So there's a big action scene where he gets to take out a bunch of characters, and Bajie takes the mom and daughter to safety. And interestingly, so Bajie also takes out Nas because they had a thing. So it was interesting that it was Bajie that did that. So he passes the blade to Sunny, which uses it to help him out. He gets the ride, and he gets the mother and the daughter, as well as Sunny, and they ride out. The widow wants to make an alliance with Quinn, interestingly. This is interesting because of how she was talking with Waldo, and now how that's changed for the widow. So she's saying that he wants Waldo to find Quinn. Quinn's smoking away while Laida has her clippers go in and they get blown up. And while we see Quinn's area is being attacked, Vale gets her baby out, and now she is also on the run. So this episode was very interesting, though it did have some flaws, particularly more so with MK. I felt the rest of the episode was really, really strong, and showing that Sunny is now back in the saddle, back in the action, is willing to do the right thing, and we'll see if that continues to play out. So that is my review of Into the Badlands, Season 2, Episode 5. If you liked this review, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, farewell, everyone.